When you speak to Jay, you feel the passion, you feel why he does what he does, and it's not about being a hero, it's about everyone being a hero. It's about a community, it's about people getting strong, and it makes you incredibly proud. I mean, when you look at what, when you go to war, you see the worst of human nature. When you come here, you see the best of it. So when you can see the upside of any kind of evil and you can be part of the change, it's living peace, love, and happiness, brother.
Okay, folks, you can start getting to your seats. We're going to get this party started.
After being wounded in 2007, once again, my idea of what heroes are changed. My idea of a hero is somebody who goes far beyond expectations, does kind things for others, makes an impact on the world. Those are heroes. Everybody in this room is going to walk away this point knowing at the end of the night, when we raise a glass, when we go to toast the heroes, exactly who you're toasting. So if you're a veteran from any era at any given time, please stand up. And it's nice to recognize, that way you know who at your table, if you want to say thank you, if you want to hear a story, talk to those guys who just stood up. I guarantee they have a whole bunch of stories. They probably have PG and XXX stories to tell.
We live in this body for so many years. It's not how many years we live in this body, it's how we lived those years. Our youth passes by quickly. Our adult life passes by quickly. But before the Maker comes along and brings you on the next place, how did you live that life? How did you support those around you that gave maybe a little bit more than you did? How do you support them? And what do you do to make sure they have the same opportunity that you have?
And so, as we think about donating tonight, each one of you have the ability to be a hero and to continue raising money for Wounded Wear, because I guarantee Jay, Erica, everybody at Wounded Wear, they're not going to stop their mission. We have too many veterans in need, too many guys who can use this support, and it's up to us in this room.
I'm a wounded warrior. I grew up in the suck it up, drive on, Papa Motrin Army. I was medically retired in 2009, and that's when my path started to veer off course. I descended into a dark place, and with it, I brought my family and my friends. And thanks to this organization, I left immediately, like I said, 4 weeks ago, with high hopes, but a lot of reservations. It matters not if you were an operator, SF, cook, wrench turner, driver, aide, nurse, boatswain's mate, office clerk, whatever. You can have PTSD. It can manifest quickly or slowly. It can consume and destroy you and the ones you love in the blink of an eye. Suck up the pride, suck up the resistance, and be true to yourself and your family and take the road less traveled. As I look forward to what the future has in store, I'm positive about it, and it's a wonderful opportunity. So, cool. Thanks, Wounded Wear.
You know, this is the part of the night where we get to talk about really why we're here. And more importantly, I'm excited to talk to you about where we're going. The biggest thing we want to do, we want to convince our warriors we can help them together as part of this coalition. We can help the American people understand these amazing men and women who sit amongst you tonight, our new greatest generation, is not broken. They may be lost, but together we can help them be found. And bigger than that, show them that they truly are the future of our great nation. The Combat Wounded Coalition is the future. Wounded Wear will remain as the clothing line, but it's up to everyone in this room, working together across this nation as part of this new coalition to make a difference, to help all combat wounded warriors to find that pride, power, purpose, and peace. I gave you a number at the beginning, 7,854. That is the number of veterans, according to national averages, that have committed suicide since last year's Toast to the Heroes. Staggering. And that number makes me realize we are not moving fast enough. So the board of directors and I have had long discussions, and we all agree we must evolve. Combat Wounded Coalition is part of that evolution. And with the right plan and people, sometime in the near future, Wounded Wear will fully make that transition over to become the Combat Wounded Coalition. I am a combat wounded warrior. In this room are combat wounded warriors, and around them are families who have lost sons and daughters to combat. The rest of you in this room this very night have been touched by combat. It is up to all of us to spread this message. We are not broken. We are leaders. We will overcome. We are the future of America's youth. We are the future of American business. We are the future of America. All of us here together tonight are the beginning of the Combat Wounded Coalition.
So now it's time to honor the reason that we all came here together and what separates this event from so many others. For over 239 years, American sons and daughters have volunteered to serve in faraway lands, away from their friends and family, away from the comforts of home, because they believe in one simple word: freedom. American sons and daughters sit amongst you here. Tonight we come together to honor them. All those who chose a path greater than themselves. Some who fought, some who bled, and some who fell. But all understood that the freedom is a gift. We must preserve it. We must nurture it. Especially in the darkest times, it must be fought for. So ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass and join us for a toast to the heroes.
To our nation, America, for the costly foundation that we continue to lay, her wounds like scars that cease to fade. Remember our men and women who have fallen with humility, and never forget each name. May we see with clear eyes this picture we call life, both precious and amazing. So for our heroes, go out and live it in the greatest light.
To those who went,
To those to go,
and to those who never made it home,
a toast to the heroes.